Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Jack of All Trading Cards. Today we're going to be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh episode. That's Vanguard. This is Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, we're going to be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh episode and we're going to be doing a House of Cards actually. If you're unfamiliar with my House of Cards series, it's spelled house like how, H-O-W, and it's going to explain to you how we do a combo. This is going to be a FTK. FTK meaning a first turn kill. Basically, on your first turn, you kill your opponent and they don't even get a turn. So yeah, I'm going to be going over the deck that I use to make the FTK. It's going to be Dinos for Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I'm going to go through the deck super quick. I'm not going to go too much into detail about my card choices. This isn't going to be like a deck profile, but it will be a quick deck to show you what's in it, and yeah, you can modify the deck that way from what I do and what you might want to do. So we're gonna be going first with the small dinosaurs. We've got the 3 Babycerasaurus, 2 Petiteranodon, and 2 Animadorned Archosaur. You want to see baby in your hand the most out of these 3. This is probably a second closest thing, and pet is, it's not the end of the world if you draw it, but you don't really want to draw it. But yeah, you run 3, 2, and 2. That's fit for our small dinos. We run 3 fossil dig to search any of our small dinos, and to search for any of our medium dinos, which is in the form of 3 Oviraptor, 1 Misk, and 1 Giant Rex. These are good cards. This is like the best starter. This is a called by on steroids and is an extender. This is an extender. Really good cards. So yeah, you're on 3, 1, and 1. Don't really need more of them. And for your big dinos, we're running the 2 pill to get to our big dinos and the 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno UCT. This is the reason why dinos are super good going second. This guy can break boards super easily, and pill is just crazy. It's just the free Ultimate Conductor Tyranno in 1 card. And for the rest of our big dinos, we're running the 2 Kaiju and the 2 Pankratops for going second. Speaking of going second, we also run the 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. So we've got a total of 6 cards going second that we can use to interrupt our opponents / break their boards. So we still got a decent chance going second, even though we're playing an FTK deck. Next, for the Scrap engine, we're running the Golem, Chimera, and the 3 Raptor. Raptor is really good to start with as well. Chimera and Golem you use for the combo, so pretty good. We're running the True King package as well. We're running the Diagram and the Lithosagym, so yeah, they're there. They're extenders. You also need them for set rotation, in case you wanted to do set rotation. And speaking of set rotation, we have the 3 Lost World, the Terraforming, the set rotation, and we're also running a 1 of Black Garden. Black Garden you need for the FTK. Lost World's really good for dinos, and these just get you the Lost World. So that's why we run these. And lastly, we have a Called By and the Instant Fusion. So this deck actually technically runs 3 Called By the Graves, 1, 2, and the Misk. 6 if you want to count the fossil digs. And yeah, so it's very resilient to hand traps. For the extra deck, we're actually running 4 exclusively FTK cards. So this enables our FTK, this enables our FTK, this and this enable our FTK. So you need to be running these, otherwise you won't be able to FTK them. This burns our opponent, this makes tokens for link spam, and this is the target that will let us burn our opponents. This lets us bring out Bish Balkan, and this lets us burn for an extra 1,000, I think. And then we're running Link Karibo, Nightmare Phoenix, Geonator Transverser, Scrap Wyvern, Appaloosa, and Dagaris. These are going to be used for the combo as well, but you should be running them because they're good on their own anyways. Right, this you can use to link off an arc and then have a non-dino for the pill. This is good for spell and trap removal. This is good to steal a monster. This is good for your combo. This is just good as a negate. This is good for OT case. If you put it on UCT, it's pretty much game. And then we're running the one-of instant fusion target, Evolzar, Lagia, and Dolka, Abyss Dweller as a floodgate, and this to recycle our Misk because we banish it, and if we're not able to FTK or we don't think we can go for it, then we can just go for Omega and go for the long game because backup plans are good. And I'll go over the side deck real quick, why not? I run 3 Twin, 3 Feather Duster for the Sky Strikers and Mines, and back row trap decks. And then since we're not running traps, we're an FTK deck, we don't need traps. If we're going to go second, we just want to be able to interrupt them, so I'm just running a shitload of Ran traps. So 3 Nibiru, 3 Artifact Lancia, Draw, and 3 Bell. I think these are the best hand traps right now, so yeah, I'm just gonna be running these. And that's about it for everything. Let's put our side deck aside. Let me show you guys the FTK combo. So there's a few different ways to do the FTK combo. You can either have any way to get to Lost World, so any of these 3 cards, plus any way to get to Scrap Raptor, so Scrap Raptor or Fossil Dig. So this is one way. And then the other way is any way to get to Baby, Misk, and Ovi. So you can have Oviraptor plus Baby, or Oviraptor plus Misk, or Oviraptor plus Fossil Dig, or Fossil Dig plus Baby, or Fossil Dig plus Misk. So these are the 2 ways you can get to the combo. Fossil Dig is a 3 of, Oviraptor is a 3 of, Lost World is a 3 of, Scrap Raptor is a 3 of, Baby is a 3 of, so it should be fairly consistent that you can do this. And yeah, so the most common way you'll probably do it is the OV plus any way to get to Misk or Baby. So we'll just say we have this as our opening hand. And so this is the first combo. I will start off by activating Fossil Dig. That lets us search for Miscellaneousaurus. Add it to our hand. This goes to the graveyard. We will normal summon our Miscellaneousaurus. If we get Ash, then we can Misk it off. And then that will search us any dinosaur we want. So we'll search for a Babycerasaurus. So if you had Baby in hand, then you can search for Misk on this step. And then next we will banish our Miscellaneousaurus to special summon a level 1 from our deck. That will be Animadorned Archosaur. Archosaur's effect will trigger when its special summon will destroy the Babycerasaurus. That will let us search for a double evolution pill, although we don't need it for the combo. But Baby will trigger since it got destroyed, so that will special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur from our deck. That will be another Babycerasaurus. And then now we'll use Oviraptor's second effect to destroy our Baby, to special summon a dinosaur from our graveyard, which will be the other Baby. Baby's effect will trigger again since it's not once per turn to special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur from our deck. That will be a Scrap Raptor. And next we will use the Animadorned Archosaur and the Scrap Raptor to link summon into a Scrap Wyvern. So at this point, we can use the Scrap Wyvern's effect to bring back our Scrap Raptor from the grave and immediately destroy it, which will trigger two things. So when a Scrap Raptor got destroyed, we can special summon a Scrap monster from our deck off of Scrap Wyvern, and when Scrap Raptor is destroyed by an effect of a Scrap monster, we can search for a non-tuner Scrap monster and add it to our hand. So that will be Chainlink 1 because we want to, if for some reason we get ashed, we want this to resolve and this to not resolve. So we'll do Chainlink 1 Wyvern, Chainlink 2 Raptor. So we will search for Chimera, add it to our hand, and special summon our Scrap Golem. Now at this point, you would have to destroy one card on the field. That will be our Babycerasaurus. That is off of the effect of Scrap Wyvern. When you special summon Scrap Golem, you have to destroy one. So Babycerasaurus will trigger when it's destroyed. That will get us to a copy of Petiteranodon. And now we will use our Scrap Golem's effect to get back a copy of Scrap Raptor. And Scrap Raptor will destroy our Petiteranodon to get us an additional summon of a Scrap monster this turn. So Petite will trigger when it gets destroyed to get us a level 4 or higher. So that will be our Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. We will use a level 4 tuner and a level 4 non-tuner to synchro into a level 8. That'll be our copy of Geomathmech Magma. And from here we will synchro with a level 8 tuner and a level 8 non-tuner to make our copy of Phantasmalord Ultimiddle Bish Balkan. We've used their effects so we can link off with these two to make a Geonator Transverser. So we'll make a Geonator Transverser over here. And from this point on, you'll use the Bish Balkan's effect to give our opponent 4 tokens and to give us 4 tokens. Our opponent has 4 tokens, doesn't matter where you put them, as long as one of them is in the middle. And then we'll use the Geonator Transverser effect. Switching this Bish Balkan, you have to summon it on this zone by the way. Switching this and the middle one, so we'll get another token. And they'll go down to 3 tokens, and they'll have the Bish Balkan on their middle column. So now we have 5 tokens, which we can use to link spam off. So we'll use one of them to special summon into a link Revo. It has to be the far left because that's the only arrow we can link to. We'll use another one. And the link Revo, we're trying to make space so that we can normal summon this and still summon a Scrap Raptor from our graveyard. So we're just trying to make space. So we're just gonna go into Nightmare Phoenix. If they have a back row, you can pop it, right? But if you went first, which is why you'll probably be doing this combo anyways to FTK them, then you don't have to. We'll use the other token to bring back our Link Revo from the graveyard. And then we'll continue to try and make space, so we'll use all 3 of these to get an Appaloosa, a 3 material Appaloosa. And now we have space to normal summon this, using the effect of Scrap Raptor to gain us an additional normal summon, and then using Chimera's effect to special summon a Scrap Raptor. And then we're gonna overlay using 2 level 4s to make a Dogoran the Timeless, detaching 2, and choosing the effect of special summoning a card from our graveyard and skipping our next main phase. So we'll go to Scrap Golem, using Scrap Golem's effect to special summon a Scrap Raptor, again since it's not a hard once per turn. And then we will Synchro Summon using a 4 and a 1 to go into our Garden Rose Maiden. And now Garden Rose Maiden's effect, you can search for a black garden, but you don't really need to at this point. Just an extra card in your hand. And then we will overlay 2 level 5s to make a Chronomaly Machimek. And from here you will just detach 1 to target the Ultimate Lord Phantasmal Vishvalken or whatever, and he will take exactly 8,000 damage. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 3 tokens plus the Vishvalken, so that is 8 monsters on the board. Vishvalken gets 1,000 for each monster on the board, and the original attack is 0. This will inflict damage equal to its original attack, or equal to the difference between its current attack and original attack, so they'll take 8,000. So yeah, that's about it. And for the next combo, we'll actually be going over. It's gonna be with the Scrap Raptor one. Like I said, you'll need any way to get the Scrap Raptor plus any way to get to Lost World. So we'll just start with both of the trios, the Scrap Raptor and Lost World. So this combo is probably super simple. All you'll need to do is activate the Lost World, normal summon the Scrap Raptor. That will give them 1 token. You put it in the middle, whatever. Right? And from this point on, they cannot hit you with an Impermanence or a Veiler for the most of the combo. And then you're going to use Scrap Raptor's effect to destroy itself and get an additional summon for a Scrap monster. And when it's destroyed, it'll search us a copy of Scrap Chimera. And we're immediately going to use the additional normal summon to normal summon Scrap Chimera, special summoning the Scrap Raptor. And then we're going to link these two up for a copy of Scrap Wyvern. And we're going to use the Scrap Wyvern's effect to bring back a Scrap monster and immediately destroy it. To special summon from our deck a copy of Scrap Golem. And then we'll destroy the token, the Jura Egg token from the Lost World, but we'll use Lost World's effect to protect it to instead destroy from our deck instead. So we will destroy a copy of our Babycerasaurus. And when Babycerasaurus is destroyed, we get to special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur, so we will get a Souleating Oviraptor. Now Souleating Oviraptor will get its effect to search us any dinosaur that we want. We'll get Miscellaneousaurus here. And we can just use it to protect our dinosaurs for the rest of the main phase. banishing 2 cards. So we'll banish the Misk and the Babycerasaurus to special summon a level 2 off of Miscellaneousaurus' effect. And we will get ourselves a Petiteranodon. And from here, we can use Oviraptor's second effect, destroying the Petite, to grab a Scrap Raptor from our graveyard. Petiteranodon will trigger since it's destroyed. We will grab ourselves a copy of Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju, special summon it in attack, doesn't matter. And then now, since we've exhausted the effects of Scrap Raptor and Oviraptor, we'll just synchro with them to make ourselves a Geomathmech Magma. And then we'll synchro both of these to make a Phantasmal Ultimate Lord Vishvalken. And now we'll use its effect, giving us 3 tokens. So 1, 2, 3. And giving our opponent 3 more tokens, so they'll go up to 4 tokens. And now I'll use one of the tokens to go into our Link Haribo. And then we will use the Scrap Wyvern and the Link Haribo to go into our Garden Rose. No. Not Geonator Transverser is what I meant to say. And now we will switch off the Vishvalken for one of their tokens. So they'll have 3 tokens and a Vishvalken. And then we'll use the Scrap Golem's effect, which we still have not used, to go into our Scrap Raptor. We will synchro summon using a 4 tuner and a 1 or a 5 into our Garden Rose Maiden. We'll use her effect to get our Black Garden. And then we're going to replace the Lost World with the Black Garden. And then we're gonna synchro, or not synchro, XYZ summon into a Chronomaly Machimech, detaching this. Before that, we get 1 more token off of Black Garden, detaching the Garden Rose Maiden and targeting the Vishvalken for a total of 9,000 damage. So yeah, that's about it. That's the whole deck. That's the whole combo. It's an FTK combo, so don't blame me if you lose friends playing this. I'm just showing this to you guys. It's a really consistent FTK right now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys during my next card game adventure. And yeah, peace.